This chapter of Dandadan moves towards a completely different direction to start off the new year. Let me know what your thoughts are about this week's chapter in the comments below. Let's get into it. The chapter starts off where we left off, with Momo vanishing into the diorama after she fell into it last chapter. This was explained in the last two chapters with a girl from Zuma's camp, Zuma, and also the old man, that once you make any sort of contact with the diorama, they then vanish into the box. We flash to Momo, who is free falling into the diorama with no means of stopping her fall. The double spread here is amazing, with what looks like an ever-expanding landscape. In the next page, she falls into what looks like a bunch of sweets, with a tree macaron cushioning her fall. Again, we get another double spread of the landscape, with what looks like piles of treats, such as donuts, ice creams, and waffles in the distance. This would explain why the old man who came from the diorama survived as long as he did, as he always had the means to access food. Before Momo could get up, a manuscript suddenly appears beside her, reading Danmara, and on the other side, the magical pen begins to draw what looks like the Eightfold Path in Buddhism. This is as there are 5 figures of Buddhas around what looks like 3 divisions of circles. Momo then pockets the piece of paper and begins to search for Zuma. This leads her to what seems like an entrance to a castle, with a stack of weapons and defensive equipment next to her. She begins to pick up a sword which looks similar to what the old man had when he was being chased by Zuma's men. I wouldn't be shocked if this becomes Momo's primary weapon from this moment onwards, similar to what her grandma wields, a baseball bat. This may amplify any sort of attacking power that she has, causing more damage than what the old man would have. The mangaka could take some inspiration from series such as Shaman King, with this leading to an amplification of the power of the weapon. In the next page, she reaches what is shown to be called the National Border Hill, with the information written on the page. We flash back to Okuran, who is stopping Zuma's men from throwing the old man back into the diorama, with Okuran noticing that there's a figure of Momo within the diorama that is advancing slowly. The masked man explains that there was also a figure of Zuma at one point, but they lost sight of it, and reckons that Zuma is in some sort of trouble. This makes Okuran and Momo both realize at the same time that this isn't just some ordinary box, but it's actually a game. Like I said in the chapter 131 review, it seems like the diorama needs to be conquered for everyone within the box to escape. Now that we are aware that it's a game, the main cast will need to beat whatever's controlling the diorama, which is likely to be a yokai, to get everyone out safely. The manuscript with the illustration of Buddha will definitely become useful in the future, most likely explaining what's necessary to complete different levels. Momo also said that there's a lack of monsters, despite the old man saying that there was a lot of them within the diorama. This is likely due to Zuma's influence, probably clearing out all of the monsters within that area, making Momo's life much easier. Dioramas themselves are just antique objects that are designed to play games, and due to them being very old, this is likely why a yokai possessed it and exists within the diorama. Momo's also likely present on the right side of the diorama, especially as she just started. She is advancing towards the main area, which is the castle. The next task for her, which is climbing the hill, will be very easy, as all she needs to do is activate her medium powers to grab the rope, suggesting that she's able to use them within this place. If she's unable to do so, then this entire experience for her will make it very difficult. We can all expect Okuran to jump into the diorama within the next few chapters, as he is aware that there are monsters within the game. He would not be happy with Momo being alone. The next few chapters will most likely follow Momo, with her running into some sort of trouble, and Okuran coming to her rescue, or maybe even Unjizuma. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and if there's anything that I may have missed, please leave a comment. I'm interested to hear what you think. If you have some time, watch the video on what mangas you should be reading within 2024, and I'll see you in the next chapter review video. See you later.